So I'm going to be doing a collective reading, and I'm going to give it a minute or two before I start, just so more people can start popping in here. But how are you? This is not going to be super long. Hi, Nicole. Hey, Culture. Hey, Nettie. Okay, so we got some people popping in here. So I'm going to do a general reading, and then we're going to clear the spread and do a love reading. Hi, Nietzsche. All right. I'm not doing personal tonight because I have a lot that I need to get done tonight. So, all right. Hey, Drudia. Hi, Freddie. Hey, Caveman. All right. Dear God, Spirit Guides, Archangels, and Ancestors, please guide me in aiding the collective providing the collective with messages that serve their highest good. All right. So we have Sundress, Do It For You. Hi, Chelsea. And that's 41. I believe there's 44, I think. There's 44 or 45 cards in here. Yeah, 45. Yeah, 45. So that to me indicates some kind of being near the end of some kind of cycle. Hi, Maria. All right. And I'll read them out of this book too, because they're not really long. So, hi, Queen. Okay. I'm going to get one more. Ooh. Oh, no, that's too many. Hey, Desmond. Okay. Hi, Alex. Hi, Monique. Hey, Hector. Hey, y'all. How are y'all doing on this lovely Saturday? Hi, Moni. Althea. Hi. Okay. One more card, please, for the collective. That one seemed like it wouldn't come out, but I already put it away. Hello, Angela. Excuse me. Hello, Nush Baby. Susan. Lee. Charlo. What's up, you guys? One more card for the collective. I'm just gonna pick this. Okay. We have Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Okay. Hi, Luna. So, hi, Lorraine. Hi, Amari. A lot of people coming through. Okay. So, immediately what I'm getting from this is focus on your damn self. Thank you for the likes. Hi, daughter of Fur. Okay. And focus on your damn self. That's what I'm immediately getting from this. Hi, Kevin. There's also a need to show yourself grace and not to push yourself too hard. That's what I'm getting with the slow down and celebrate yourself. So, thank you for the likes on the live. Let me read this one. See, they're not super long. Okay. When it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. And this is interesting because I was literally just talking to somebody about this today, where I told her, she was expressing that she is struggling to continue forward on her path, and hi, George, to continue forward on her path, and because she isn't receiving, hey Radika, because she isn't receiving, so I'm gonna, real quick, I'll tell you, these are the cards that we pulled, and what I'm getting is to focus on yourself more, and this card was really speaking about really being your main core source of motivation. And I was saying that it was interesting that I pulled this card because I was literally just talking to somebody else about this earlier today, because she was expressing to me that she was struggling with going forward on her path. Hi, Claire. She was struggling with going forward on her path because she feels as though she's not really getting all the flowers that she really deserves, and how it's hard to move forward in a certain direction when you're not really receiving external validation for that. And that's kind of the challenge there with that. And I was telling her, thank you for the likes on the live. Hey, Droy. I told her that even though she's not receiving all of the flowers that she deserves, it's that I've seen her do her work. She's a stylist. I've seen her. Hi, Victor. Hi, Henry. Hey, Melanie. I've seen her do her work, right? I've watched her style outfits and stuff, and she gets so focused, and you can tell that it's something that she's truly impassioned about, and that so it's something that really fulfills her. Hi, Nino. And so I was like, you have to, even in those moments when you're doubting that this is the right thing for you because you feel as though others aren't really grasping or perceiving your value that you bring to that space or industry or whatever, that in those moments to remember how you feel doing it. Remember how it makes you feel, and hold on to that and focus on that and keep that as the core of your motivation. Any kind of support that you receive from other people outside of yourself is just supplementary, and is meant to be supplementary to the faith that you host within yourself. So yeah, I had told her that, and now we're going to read this one. 29. Sometimes life gets a little too hectic and the inevitable happens. We forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves celebration. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize the good we have, then the bad stuff can knock us down much harder than it would have otherwise. Hi, Tina. Hi, Connie. Hey, Segment. Hey, Jazz. So yeah, this is really about taking a step back and looking at all that you've achieved, all that you're capable of, all that you know that you are willing to do the work to grow towards, and giving yourself flowers for those things, giving yourself the credit. And another thing that I had said to her earlier was, when you stand on that faith that you have in yourself, when you really own the fact that whatever it is that you're doing or moving towards is what fulfills you, and you stand in that and you own that, it gets to a point where that radiates outwards enough to where it's undeniable to anyone else that this is for you, and that this is one of the purposes that you have in this lifetime. Okay? So, also, I'm most definitely going to be trying to go to that event tomorrow, Renika. I'm going to try to take like the 3:55 train, if not the 5:55 train. Hi, Diane. Hi, Living Proof. I think I've seen you before. Maybe I haven't. Hi, Concrete Rose. Hey, Alex. Precious Heart. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Usually when multiple cards fall out and one is like flipped over, I don't take that one, but I felt like I needed to take this one now because it seems like this is like an underlying energy type thing. Hold on. 1 second. I'll be right back. Dang! You have to work? Shoot. Damn. Hi, Wanda. Okay. So this seems like an underlying energy, something that's kind of like hidden that maybe you're not so aware of. And the first thing that I was drawn to was bad advice. I feel like if you are ever doubting yourself or anything like that, it's not even coming from you. It's you feeling and perceiving the projections other people are sending your way. Other people that live their lives by certain limiting beliefs, and as such, they are trying to project those same limiting beliefs onto you in order to affirm their own reality that they've created. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Nelly. And what we have here is the Devil and the King of Pentacles. Both of these are Capricorn energies. Capricorn, also Taurus as well. So this Capricorn rules over the 10th house, which is your career and your reputation. So this has a lot to do with career. So this is some kind of career path that maybe you're trying to shift. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Ayla. Hey, Candy. Hey, Faith. Hey, Beatrice. This is some type of career path that you're trying to either shift or something like that, but you feel stuck and bound in some kind of way with the Devil being here. You feel restricted when it comes to the way you make money. And you might have some people around you or in your ear trying to like dissuade you in some senses. Yeah, I'm going to clarify the Devil card here. I'm going to make this a little bit quicker because I got a hell of shit that I need to work on and stuff, so. But again, this live will be re-uploaded on my not my Instagram, my Esoteric YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna. So, and the link to that is in the bio. Hi, Danielle. Thank you for the follow, Ayala. Thank you for the follow, Kizzy. This is too many. Dear God, Spirit Guides, Archangels, and Ancestors, clarify the Devil card here. What is keeping the collective stuck? We have the Seven of Wands. So this is a defensive card. You may feel like you're in almost like a constant cycle of having to justify yourself, justify your moves, your career decisions to other people. And when you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Anyone who doesn't get it is just not meant to be a part of it. If they don't see the vision, then it's not for them. Hi, Angela. Hey, Christine. Yeah. There's also, you're holding back with the Four of Pentacles reverse here. It's like there's a need to defend yourself. You feel the need to defend yourself. But you're holding back. So maybe you're not standing up for yourself or advocating for yourself as much as you really should. And that's kind of what's keeping you stuck. It's like, I'm trying to come up with an example. Because again, this is career. And let's say you want to move to a different department within your career, or it's like you want to, say you make content, you want to switch up the content that you make. Hi, Yolanda. There may be some kind of pushback outside of you, and it's really just because so many people have these limiting ideas of what people, hi Tati, of what people can and can't be. And so they try and put people in boxes just as a way to affirm their own limiting beliefs. Hi Delora. And I kind of feel like there's a need to defend yourself, yes, but it doesn't have to be so, like, you don't really have to speak. I feel like you have to kind of just do the work and let the work speak for itself. Because you could go around talking in circles with all these people all day. Hi, Clouds. When you could simply just, I thought there was like a flip card in here. You could simply just pay that no mind and invest your energy and intention towards bettering your skills when it comes to, business. This King of Wands, this is a business owner. This is a leader, natural leader, a visionary, an entrepreneur. And this also says career focus. So yeah, put your nose to the grindstone. And focus on your damn self. That's really largely what I'm getting here. Worry about yourself. Worry about what fulfills you. Instead of, because energy flows where attention goes and vice versa. So if you're giving all your attention to naysayers, we'll say, then that's where your energy is going to be drained into, and leaving you with not enough energy to actually do the work and pursue what it is that you want to pursue. So I know that it's easier said than done, but you have to just tune that shit out and put more of your attention on how fulfilled you feel, the fulfillment that you draw from doing whatever it is that you're doing. And the more attention you give to that, the more that it will grow. And it can move even quicker than you expect with the Eight of Wands here. This is Sagittarian energy, also Leo energy with the King of Wands. So this is also like drawing some kind of attention to yourself, being the center of attention. Leo is ruled by the sun, and everything is drawn to the sun, right? Everybody, every living creature, plants, everything loves to bask in the light of the sun. And it's like the more focus that you put onto your craft, the more rewards you'll be seeing from that, and it'll grow quicker than you really expect it to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull some of my oracles, and then I'll pull the astro dice, and we will it's not in your best interest. We also have the evil eye here, and I feel like it's not in your best interest to pay mind and pay attention to the negative things that people have to say. You have to hone in on your own energy, on your own feelings, and it's like the more you do that, the quieter these people are. Literally and figuratively. It's quieter to you because you're at a distance. You're not even paying attention. You got your headphones in, jamming, doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Alright? But it's also like eventually these people have to stop yapping at some point, because it's like you're not even paying no attention to it. So it's like they can't disturb you. You know what I mean? I want to take what you have. Energy harvesting. Hold on. I realize this is backwards. I want to take what you have. Energy harvesting. Like, if you were to give attention towards these people and like sit there going back and forth with them about what you deserve and how hard you work and stuff, it honestly undermines your worth in a sense, because it's like, instead of growing the things that are best for you, you're now just investing this energy in going back and forth. Like, they're just really trying to distract you, and they're trying to pull your energy away from your craft, because it's like they recognize, they might not even have the enough conscious awareness to really recognize this, but they know somewhere within themselves that they don't have the same kind of fulfillment or things in their life that fulfill them in the way that you do. And so they're trying to break that down and take that away from you by casting seeds of doubt, or even just projecting this towards you. whether they say it or not. Yeah, we are not meant to be in connection forever. This was also speaking of, like, sometimes friends and family leave and things. Like, you might have to drop a few folks, to be honest. You might have to leave a couple motherfuckers behind because they can't be happy for you. Even if they wanted to, they don't have the capacity to. Hey, Shea Butter. Let me get one more. And then I'll roll the astral dice and we'll clear the spread and do like a love reading. And then I'll hop off of here because, ooh, that's too many. I don't want all those. I want one. One, please. Thank you. Ooh, okay. I am unwilling to make different choices. And that's the difference between you and these people. You're willing to confront the limiting beliefs in yourself in order to dismantle them so that you can move forward with more ease. And you're walking your purpose. And that's so that you can walk in your purpose. And that's what these people don't have. They don't have that kind of courage. They don't have that strength of will. I don't even know what the fuck this is. What does that mean? LDAR? I don't even know. Little dicks are us? I don't know what that means. Hi, Millie. Hey, Angela. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what I meant by that. Okay. Let me roll these dice. I really like these dice. I channel a lot from these dice. Okay, we have the moon. Emotions, and then we have Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So this could be family as well. I'm not doing personal readings right now. Alyssa. Yeah, these could be family. I'm also getting something about moving as well. And then we have the 9th house of Sagittarius. So this is higher learning, education, expansion, foreign travel as well. You have a very expansive inner world. And it's time that you display that. Because the moon is your inner world. How you are when you're with yourself. The core of your being. That not everybody gets to see. And Cancer is also all about vulnerability. Sag in the 9th house also represents wisdom. So there's a need to... Thank you for the likes on the live, y'all. There's a need to... Oh shit, this is the 6th house. Never mind. So this is Virgo energy. Virgo, and the 6th house is all about daily routines. So that's about being consistent. So there's a need to like put yourself out there and show off what you can do. which means that you would be in a consistently vulnerable position. But at the same time, you would also be in service by doing that, because Virgo is the sign of service. You would be serving your purpose. Hi, Demetrius. I think that's what that says. I'm sorry. You feel free to correct me. I don't like mispronouncing people's names or really anything. So, all right. That's it for this first spread. I'm gonna clear the spread and we'll do a love reading, and I'm gonna be out, y'all. Hey, lady, it's okay. Okay, cool. But how are y'all on this lovely Saturday? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but April is like such a busy month. Like, so much is going on already, and it's barely been a week. We haven't even had a full week of April, and everything is going on at once. Like, April feels fresh. Yeah, it's the true new year. True new year. Spring starts. I think like spring is like the official start of spring is like somewhere mid-April. Hey Google, what is the official day that spring starts?
In the Northern Hemisphere, spring started on Thursday, March 20th and will end on Friday, June 20th.
Oh, it already started. It's been spring. You could say it's sprung. That was kind of corny. Okay. I really want to do like a deep clean of my closet. Like, go through everything. I'm actually going to put these away. We're done with these. This is the Believe Your Own Magic Oracle deck. It's a nice deck. I like this one. And the guidebook is really nice, and they're not like super long. You feel me? Okay. I have two love decks. Well, this is like, it's not super lovey-dovey. Like, there's other things in here, so I wanted to use this one, and we'll use the other one to pull for like what this person would say about you and things like that. Put on more, because that other deck, that other love oracle, is it's more like lovey-dovey, and I feel like it can kind of add to confirmation bias. Like, there's not really much negative in that deck. Hi, Jessie. How are you? There's not really much negative in that deck. And, like, if all of what we're reading in the tarot is not a good situation and it's coming out with all these lovey-dovey things, it's like, now you're gaslighting me, you know? So, we're going to start with these and then, pull the tarot and oh my gosh, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. What? What the hell? That was weird. Thank you for the likes on the live, y'all. TikTok might be gone tomorrow. How do y'all feel? I don't know. We gonna get hit with that message again. Like, what was the message that they fucking put the last time? At like 9 p.m. The day didn't even finish. Okay. Dear guys, spirit guides, archangels, ancestors. Hi, underrated. I just know this time I'm not gonna offload that. Yeah, don't do that. I'll definitely keep it on here. Okay. Dear guys, spirit guides, archangels, and ancestors. What kind of love messages do you have for the collective? Okay. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. I don't know if that's you or somebody else, so let's see. Let's get one more. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of that one time I was over at your house and like I had brought all my decks and stuff and my like some of my books, and I was like, I like just let you go off with it because I was like sick. I forgot what it was. I think it was because I drank like wine, like too much wine. I don't even know if it was too much wine. Like, I don't know. My stomach was just not. My stomach was just not going that day. Okay, one more for love. Okay. I just want space. Okay. So you are in some kind of disconnection with somebody. There's no communication going on, seemingly. It's interesting because we have a 9 and a 6. 69, but they're facing backwards. So y'all ain't 69 and no more. This might have been somebody that y'all was at a point in time y'all was 69, and you feel me? But now it's like y'all aren't even talking anymore. But based off of these cards, it kind of looks like there is a possibility for like closure. I won't say like reconciliation fully in the sense of like, oh, you guys are gonna occupy the same space within each other's lives as you did previously, but more like you can end on a note of understanding and respect. So let's see. Hey, Annette. Oh my gosh. Okay. You saw that? It almost like floated. Okay. Okay. So, we have the Ten of Swords reverse. So this is resisting an ending. An inevitable ending, per se. I mean, to be specific. And the Ten of Swords is rough. I mean, this is not a ending that goes smoothly and you just move forward like nothing happened. This is a painful ending. I mean, man's literally got stabbed in the back 10 times and dead ass left for dead. But with this being a 10, that is the end of a cycle. And the Ten of Swords is like being at rock bottom, essentially. But with being at rock bottom, that means you can't get any lower. It can't get any worse than what it is. Meaning, it's only up from here. So even if you feel like, oh my gosh, it's all over, great. That means you could start over fresh and have new beginnings somewhere more stable. Then we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So this is recovery from financial loss. And improvement, charity. And then we have the Three of Swords underneath that, which is heartbreak. So this is healing. But I'm getting that you are healing, but you are still very much in this hurt place about whatever this is, whoever this is. This is a love reading, by the way, for any of those who just came through here. Hi, Butterfly, a Lady Boo. There's also the Five of Wands reverse here. And this is finding a solution. Particularly within conflict. So, I kind of feel like there might be, and there's a lot of swords here. Swords is communication. There might be some kind of chat that you have with this person. Like I said earlier, that leads to being able to leave the situation on a note of understanding and respect. I want to pull some of these right quick. Actually, I kind of want to see what'll come out of here. See if I snuck up in your bedroom, touch you while you sleep. Would you act surprised if you didn't know it's me? I came to steal your heart, girl. Don't call the police. If you know, you know. That shit's just in my head. That shit, I don't know. That shit is... See if I snuck up in your bedroom. Don't call the police. Okay. I hope you read between the lines because I leave clues for you. This person might be posting like subliminals towards you. But I don't even know if you're like watching this person's socials. I want to hold hands and watch people watching us. Interesting. So normally I see that as like a cute message, but right now what I'm getting from that is that this person's kind of performative, a bit shallow. Like they do things and entertain certain people for the looks of it. And I think that might have been the crux of the issue between you and this person, is that they lack depth. Hi, Tallulah. Tallulah is a cool and underrated name, I feel like. And then also, this tells me that this person, like, plays games. Like, they're shitty with communication. Like, they're very indirect. I hope you read between the lines. No, bitch, say what you mean. I don't like that. Like, hi, Hannah. You know, another one of my vocal stems lately is, what the hell? What the helly? What the helly, Bron James? I came up with one yesterday, and it's, what the hellinaise? Hi, God bless, child. There are times I can't sleep trying to think of a way to make it all work out for us. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's interest here. There's like here, but it's like not enough chemistry, not enough investment for it to be anything that's really grounded and stable. See if I snuck up in your bedroom. There's too many, but we have the Empress here, which is nice. So, let me see. Simplify that for me, Spirit, please, and thank you. Not too many, not too much, not too much on me, please and thank you. Not too much on the collective, y'all. Oh, okay. All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and then also the Eight of Pentacles reverse, more Virgo energy. Both of these speak of hard work, but this one being in reverse. Okay. Because we have underneath this the Four of Swords reverse, which is burnout, exhaustion. So you could be working a little too hard. Some of you guys could be distracting yourself with work in order to not think about this situation or this disappointment that you have experienced with this person. And so because this is still weighing heavy on your heart, Three of Swords here. Pardonnez-moi. I don't know if you heard that. You heard that? Damn, y'all. Thank you for the likes on the live, by the way. Because this is weighing heavy on your heart, it's messing with your motivation. And then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. More hard work, perseverance, diligence. I said, what the fuck did I say? What the fuck was that? Diligence. I don't even know what I said before. Vigilance? What the fuck? That sounds like a Pokemon. So there's a need to persist, even though you may not be feeling the most motivated. So it's like, this is like wanting to stay in your bed, even though you know you have a bunch of things that you could work on. There's a need to fight that need or want to just lay down and wallow, basically. And I feel like this ties into the general reading that I just did earlier, with where it's about where there's a need to refocus your energy on what is fulfilling to you and not the things that aren't, because these are just distractions over here. Yeah, like I said, this person's just playing games. They don't know what they want for real. There's no certainty with this individual. And so there's a need to massively fall back. Confirmation burp. Hi, Ari Lord. I'm gonna pull some of my oracle. And hi, Taylor. And then I think I'm gonna roll the Astro dice. And I think I'm gonna call that it for tonight's live. And we'll see if TikTok is here tomorrow. Because if TikTok surpasses tomorrow. Period. Thank you, Jessica. She said you're always too accurate, bro. IDK, how you do it. Thank you. By the way, I'm working on that's interesting. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. I'm working on a booking site, so soon private readings will be available. And the way that I do them is I pre-record them and I post them unlisted to YouTube. So only people that have the link can see it, and I'll send you the link and you will forever have access to it. So yeah. We have gang stalking. So social media, obsession, bully behavior, fake accounts. This person is keeping tabs on you. Because they're childish. They're a game player. They like this type of shit. They like this on and off, confusing, uncertainty. This is what they do. This is what they fill their life in their time with. And it stems from some kind of childhood trauma. Which, that ain't your motherfucking problem. Like, that's why you need to bag back. Just continue to turn your back and walk away from this person. And that's interesting because it just made me think of the Ten of Swords. He has literal swords in his back. It's like you turn your back from this person because they're not showing up in the way that they need to in your life. And it's like they're throwing darts at your back as you're trying to walk away. And it's just like, they lack so much self-awareness, so much emotional maturity, that it's just like, they're not recognizing that that's just giving you more reason to continue walking away. Like, hi Trisha Rena. It's like, doing all this is not gonna make me like you. Like, you're just solidifying, you're just validating me walking away. Like, I feel even better. See, that's why it says, like, it can't get any worse. Recovery. It moves, even though it's painful, it gets better the further away you get. Because it's just like, damn, I dodged a bullet. I had every right reason to walk away, and you're doing nothing but proving that with your antics and your bullshit. Poppycock. Blasphemy. Bologna. Okay, let me give him one more. And I feel like you feel this too. You feel that this person is like keeping tabs on you, watching you. They might even be asking people about you. I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's like the energy is getting kind of icky. The vibe is giving icky, and I don't really like this. I'm not a fan. See if I snuck up in your bedroom. I feel like it's kind of odd, and like, I feel like it's telling, even though that has been my vocal sim, I have been just randomly saying that, I'm kind of getting the vibe that it goes along with this reading too. Like, this person is obsessive. It's giving, if they could sneak up in your bedroom, they would. Touch you while you sleep. Would you act surprises if you didn't know it's me? I came to steal your heart, girl. Don't call the police. Oh my gosh. So, don't know. Some of y'all, this might get far enough that you might have to talk to the police about getting a restraining order. Like, this is beyond clean. This is like some weird attachment. Like, this is like, I don't like this. That's not for everybody, but like, some of you, this person that you're walking away from is this obsessive. And I mean, if a person, like, going back to the metaphor of them literally throwing darts at your back as you're trying to walk away from them, would it be that far of a stretch to the imagination that this person would essentially harass you? I don't think so. Hi, Jax. But it's interesting. Sometimes that's what I feel about certain readings. Sometimes I be listening to stuff and I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know anything about none of this. But I'll still be like, I'll just be listening like, oh, and then they what? And then it's like, oh my gosh. And there was I literally just watched a video of this girl, like, putting up a story time because her boyfriend and baby daddy, she caught him cheating on her with an old ball man. And to make a long story short, she saw his location. It was at this random house, so she pulled up on him, and he come outside, and he was like, I'm playing. He's just a guy I met from the game. I met from the we were gaming. Like, he stuttered, like he was trying to find a lie, you know. And he's walking out trying to just get to his car, but he can't pull out the driveway because her car is behind him. So he's like, can we just leave? And he's like, we were just gaming. And the old man opens the fucking door and he ain't got no fucking pants on. And she's videotaping all of this. She's recording all of this. So she pans to the door and she's like, why does he have no pants on? And he immediately closes the door. And she goes back to, like, yelling at dude. Mind you, she's also pregnant with his child, and she has 3 other kids with this man, and he has cheated on her multiple times before. And it's just like, it's kind of, it makes you wonder, like, why are you still into this? But nothing was, like, really said this. She didn't say anything about this. But I just kind of feel like I strongly get the vibe that he gave her some kind of, like, mad STD. Especially because if he's, like, he's always cheated on you. And he cheated on you with random old men's, too. Like, I think he gave her something possibly incurable. And so she feels like she got to stick this out to the end. Because otherwise, what other reason would you stay around for this shit? I don't know. So, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Oh, and then the old man opened up the door again, and he lifts up his shirt, and he's like, I have pants on. Like, you didn't just go and put in. First of all, they weren't pants, they were underwear. He's like, I have underwear on. I think he said that. And it's like, bro, we know that you just put them motherfucking boxer briefs on when you closed the door. You just went and put them on. We know that you was out there dingling swinging, and now he's starting to come out the door and trying to cuss her out and you need to get off my property. And it's like, if y'all were really just playing video games, you wouldn't have came out with all this aggression. Either of you. So yeah. She's like some young, maybe 20, early 30 something year old. And her baby daddy was cheating on her with an old bald man. Tragic case, truly. Really tragic. Let me get one more. Okay, we have 3 more. Addictions. Yeah, this person's obsessed. They're like addicted to watching you. We are not meant to be in connection forever. I think both y'all know that. But this person wants to like attach to you greatly. It's very witching hour messages, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. So you may dream of this person, or they may dream of you, or they think about you before they go to sleep. They think about you a lot, or this is the time that they watch you. Yeah, this is like look at, live your life with intention. Oop. Why does it do this? It comes up with this thing that says, we have detected inactivity during your current live. Complete the verification to continue your current live process. And I have to put this puzzle piece in the right place. But it's like, bitch, what fucking, like, I'm literally sitting here yapping. There's people in the chat also somewhat yapping. Like, what's inactive? Hello? Like, I don't know. This is very weird. But live your life with intention. And that, see, this also calls back, yeah, I don't know why. It's been doing that ever since I've been going live, since last Saturday. It was the first time I went on live this year. Ever since I've been doing lives this year, it's been doing that. But anyways, yeah. You live in purpose. You, don't do shit for no reason. You have intention with the moves that you make because you seek out what's fulfilling to you and you fill your life with that, right? This person doesn't have that. And this is kind of calling back to the general reading that I did. Ooh, you was hearing shit? I told you you got ghosties in your place, girl. It was probably whatever ghost it was that was walking around with them heavy ass steps the last time I was over there. Hi, caveman. Stop. What'd you hear? What'd he tell you? I want to know. I'm curious. Hi, peanut butter boo. But look, you live your life with intention. I wish I knew myself as well as you know yourself. This motherfucker is weird. Or thought it, but it was something about union. Oh, your ghostie trying to marry you. No, I'm just playing. Okay, let me roll these astral dice so we can all get on with our nights. Now. Okay, we have the South Node. So this is past life things. This might have been a person that you have some kind of past life karma with, and that's why shit played out in the way that it did. Here, we also have Leo. Hold on a moment. And then we have the third house. There's a need to, like, confidently communicate yourself. I believe that the third house also relates to languages as well. So there might be some kind of language barrier between you and this person. And if it's not a language barrier, it's like I said, this person lacks depth. This person is, like, emotionally stunted. Like, there's no real conversation emotionally stunted. Like, there's no real conversation that could be had. Like, the things that you would have to bring to the table to talk about, to hash out with this individual, would just go over their fucking head. Like, they just don't have the capacity. They don't have the capacity to comprehend what it is that you need to speak on. Third house is Gemini, and that's also like intelligence and learning as well. And then the South Node, this person is like intellectually regressed. This person is dumb. They're not smart. Like, academically, rationally, emotionally. This is a fucking idiot. There's a lot of words for slow. Oh. You outshine this person with the Leo here. You got that right, damn it. I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't right, because this is stank, y'all. This is stank ass energy. Like, this is a bum. This is a dumb, dirty bum. Like, oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. And also with like the South Node being here, this person would do nothing but hold you back. If you were to continue to entertain them, they're going to just like stifle you. Because it's like they're already I'm trying to like they're already here, right? Intellectually, emotionally, and you're like at least like up here, you feel me? And it's like the universe is constantly trying to balance itself out, and this person is refusing to come up here. So it's only like the only way for things to become equalized is for you to come down here. They will bring you down. Like, this is a huge step backwards entertaining this individual. You could also be very entertaining. You could be very funny. Like damn near a comedian. Hello, Mookie. You could have been a comedian in a past life, or some form of entertainer or an actor. Newscaster? I don't know what the fuck. You could have really great, amazing hair. Leos always have great hair. And I mean, like, literally look at the fucking sign for Leo. It's a bitch with a ponytail. Like, come on. Leos are represented by lions. Lions got their mane. Like, Leos always have great hair. Fantastic, amazing hair. Hi, Envy Maza. You can have kind of like a childlike energy. Or you can even share a child with this person, so you have to like co-parent and stuff. And so that's why for some of you might have to have this like discussion, because I believe that's one of the things I said when I first started this reading. There needing to be this like mutual understanding and respect. Gross. I'm sorry for you if that's the case. Hi, DDD. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call that it. I got some things to do. There's going to be a new podcast episode next week on my Esoteric podcast, which will be on my YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna. Also, this entire live is going to be re-uploaded on my YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna. So if you miss any part of this, or you miss the general reading I did before this love reading, you can find that there. Thank you. No problem. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Rue. Hi, Luke. Yeah. Hopefully TikTok doesn't go away. If it does, then this is our goodbye, friends. This is our goodbye, friends. Definitely follow me over on Instagram, because if TikTok goes down, then I will be continuing my lives likely on my Esoteric Instagram page, which is also Lightworker Brianna. So yeah, I think that is it. That is all. So y'all have a great weekend. Get some good sleep. You're probably gonna get better sleep than me. I gotta be up early as fuck, and there's still hella shit I gotta do tonight. So yeah, remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. All right, y'all. Bye, y'all.